I'm here on State Street, 1815 State Street, Salt Lake City, Utah, Sunday, May 17th, 2020, where I've rented some boards on the outside of a construction so I can defend the Constitution for the unborn and the poor, and I'm also running for office. That's me right there, Jonathan Peterson for 4th District. Some people didn't like me defending the unborn and tore down my posters, which I made a police report. And if they see any more doing it, they promised me they would cite them. But bribery, no way can bribery be lawful. Bribery that funds elections. The Supreme Court knew what they were doing. They're just gutless. There's me and Mitt Romney. Guarantee you he knows that he could speak up and that'd be the end of corporations funding elections. That's the legal proof. I filed against Zions Bank and Goldman Sachs and Exxon and Smith & Wesson, and they're just all cowards. Prosecutors, judges, law professors. And they cheat the poor, took dental away from 200,000 2019 legislative session. So I stuck that up for the poor people too. Here's the ethics test that ends abortion on demand. And they tore away a bunch of my signs. They didn't tear them all. Thank you, Lord. There's where President Nelson, prophet of my church, actually said the words that would do just fine in court to end abortion on demand. But the church and President Nelson, they're gutless. Love them, but they're gutless. There is me at this year's February 13th at the legislative session trying to get any of those doctors to speak up that are representatives, and also none of the representatives or senators will say a word to the news, and they're standing right there. Now if you go to sign the petition, change.org, you can see the federal, state filing, and also where I file with the International Criminal Court for genocide. And if you have knowledge to prevent a homicide, you become an accessory to murder. It's just logic. There it is, what happens. 4 years with a doctor survey and nobody wants to speak up. Well, maybe they want to, but wanting to and doing is two different things. And if you're pro-choice, ask a pro-choice doctor. I have a bunch of times. You can tell they are dreading the day they get a subpoena. It's just a simple science question that every doctor knows. And they ain't saying a word. And here's where the drug war, people stole some of those nice signs. I guess it's better than tearing them up like they did for the unborn. But there is a letter from the Utah Supreme Court to me when they said they don't have enough information to have jurisdiction over 1,000 homeless people being arrested. And clearly, all Judge Durant or Lee or Parrish or Pierce or since then Peterson, all I have to do is read this document and then say one thing or another. Either the Controlled Substance Act violates citizen equality or it's lawful. That type of question any lawyer or judge or prosecutor should be able to say. And they won't, because they know it's a monopoly and it violates citizen equality and there's nothing just or fair about it. And I added the demand lawyers answer this proof, because one lawyer's testimony and this whole Controlled Substance Act, it falls apart. It ain't worth the paper it's written on. And they don't be treated like alcohol. If you got a personal problem, well, get some help. But you shouldn't have to pay 10 times as much as it's worth, because you gotta get it from a pharmacy with a doctor's permission. And you know what that causes? Crime, injustice, murder. And we don't seem to think we're responsible for killing 100 Mexicans a day. That's ridiculous. It's exactly what we're doing. Here's our chance to be citizens, and if you're faithful to God or Jesus Christ, here's your chance to prove it by speaking up and demanding our constitutional law be upheld for all people. God bless America. I hope you sign a petition or two and use this evidence to challenge our evil society and make it right, make it good and fair towards all. Thank you for listening. I'm Jonathan L. Peterson, candidate for District 4, U.S. Representative, Utah. Thank you.